awful. With the lids up.
Let's go in.
It's like drinking a coffee off a... Well, it's paper.
Oh, yeah. Hello, one and all. Welcome to another episode on my YouTube channel. This is not a car-themed video like we did a few weeks ago. This is us on our way to a Stabiliser event. That's annoying me. Sorry, I've got to pull that off. There we are, we can see our Sandy's face now. Now, seeing as there's been quite a lot of support and a lot of popularity with our cow-based videos, I thought I'd carry on with the spirit and post another one. Say hi, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
She's been itching to do that since we did the last one. No, this is us actually travelling to an open day in mid Wales, which we're very much looking forward to. It's organised by the Stabiliser Cattle Company at the Jerman family farm in mid Wales, so we're very much looking forward to see what their system is like. And also there's a special guest there that we've seen before on Nigel Winnie's farm. On a previous open day we've been with the Stabilisers, and he is there today. It's Leachman from Colorado. I believe he is not, if not the one of the founding members of the Stabiliser breed in America. So he's there today to talk all things cows. We're very much looking forward to speaking with him and seeing what he's got to say as well, because he's a very inspiring individual. Don't you agree?
Oh, he's fantastic. He's just, I remember the open day last year, there was probably about 100 people maybe that was at that open day.
Yeah.
And he captured every single one of them because he's absolutely interesting and he's really good at like public speaking, and well, I assume he is anyway.
Well, he's used to it by now, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
So come with us on this open day, and you can take part as well by watching this YouTube video. And thank you everyone for your support today. It's been amazing to see how well my video on channel has taken off really in the last few weeks. But thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Right, so we're at Glangwden, open day with the Stabilisers, and I've asked Matthew if he'd do a quick interview, but he didn't want to, did he, Matthew? Sorry about that. But he said you can go around the farm and take some videos, so that's what we're going to do now. So I'm going to show you the different pens that they've got with the different type of Stabilisers in them. So, so far so good. Are you enjoying yourself?
Oh, love it. Absolutely brilliant.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Fantastic.
An amazing setup. Credit to the owners, really.
But I think what I want to talk about today is, I think as you think about your business, most of you probably have had cows, right? Just a show of hands. How many people here have run cows historically, right? Yeah, so 70, 80% of the crowd, right? And so you have a tradition, right? And you've done things a certain way. And what surprises us as we travel around the world and visit cattle producers is how differently people raise cattle as you go around the world.
This poor fella didn't look very impressed with me filming him, but thank you so much for cooking some delicious Stabiliser beef burgers all the same. I would estimate there's over 100 people there. It was a very successful day, an excellent turnout, and I think everyone enjoyed the day. It was a very impressive day with a very impressive system. But these are the heifers that haven't been fed any concentrates, just milk and silage. And here they are again. They look absolutely fabulous in my opinion. It's so nice to see such a smartly kept farm, and it's a real credit to the owners, because everything is like a pen and paper. It's all clean and tidy. It's not just all new, but it's all clean and tidy. The stock are amazing. It's worth seeing them. And we've got some young bulls here I want to show you. There. They're looking really well. And I'll take you over to see some more stock now. So these bulls are the same ones, just from a different angle, and these have been split from the other bulls because these have been kept as breeding bulls, and they've been genomically tested, so they've been separated for that reason, and they're kept separate because they're not going to go into the food chain, but as I say, they're just going to be breeding bulls. But I think you'll agree that they look really, really impressive for the age. They're not that old. And it's something like this that we're going to be looking at having ourselves very shortly. Come with me. Flip the screen. These look like heifers to me. If I just take you over here, we've got a pen where the cows are kept. They're looking really well. And look how quiet they are, considering they don't know us. It's one of the main attributes of the Stabiliser cow, is their docility. Very quiet, very docile. An extremely nice trait to have in any beef cow. So we've got all the heifers removed the last year. Never been fed concentrates, just milk off the mothers and on silage. They're looking really well. Now the eagle eyes of you have probably spotted that that animal on the left we've just passed is actually a pedigree bull, and that's because the Jerman family do run a herd of pedigree Limousin cattle. Now I want to show you something. These are the stock bulls that they've got for Stabilisers, but there's something quite unique that I haven't seen before. Just there. That's right, they keep a donkey under the bulls. The reason behind it is because apparently it stops them falling out. This is most certainly something very unusual and something I can safely say I've never seen before. If you have seen something like this before, let me know. But seeing a donkey in a feed barrier locking yoke is something I won't get used to. But it's definitely something different and quite quirky. So we're just at Glangwden open day with Stabiliser, and we've actually got the main man of Stabiliser himself, Lee Leachman. How are you, Lee?
Oh, excellent. Lovely day.
Yeah, lovely.
We had the sun out for a bit, didn't we?
We did, for a short period of time. Lee is here all the way from Colorado.
Yep.
And he's here actually to talk all things Stabiliser to the British farmers. How long are you here for?
We're here for 2 weeks, so we came over just before the new year so we could take it all in this year.
So it's a bit of a break for you from...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we all know about the Stabilisers, we keep them ourselves. But what exactly, can you just sum up what defines a Stabiliser? What makes it more efficient over a normal sort of cow for a British farmer?
Yeah, well, you get all the benefit of hybrid vigor, and hybrid vigor is tremendous. When you cross two breeds, you actually produce about 20% more beef.
Yeah.
And so the Stabiliser has that hybrid vigor advantage, and then you have decades of selection for efficiency and profitability. And so literally we've moved the needle. We've found the good cattle, we've eliminated bad cattle.
Yeah.
And just like what's happened in pigs and chickens, the best of the best are better than they were 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And so you get the advantage of the hybrid vigor in a population that's highly selected. And we measure all the traits that affect profitability.
Yeah.
And that's critical.
So it's all about refining, constantly improving and evolving?
Absolutely. It's data-driven.
Yeah.
It's objective, not subjective. It's about making more profit per hectare, which I think ultimately is what a suckler herd is all about.
Yeah. And you mentioned earlier about, I know we're going down the Stabiliser route, but that doesn't mean you have to go fully Stabiliser. There is also the possibility for British farmers to, you called it terminal cross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you remember back, which was before your time, but back in the day, the dominant female in the UK was an F1 beef Friesian.
Right.
And she was a pretty good cow.
Yeah.
And that went away because those Friesian cows became Holsteins, and the F1 Holstein is not a good cow to keep on a suckler herd because they're just too extreme, too milky. But you could keep a Stabiliser cow, buy in a Stabiliser cow, terminal crosser to one of the heavy muscle breeds. I think that's the most profitable you can be, is to run a suckler cow herd of Stabiliser, buy in replacements, and terminal cross them. And I'm surprised more people aren't doing that yet.
Okay, that's very interesting because I get a lot of criticism from people saying, oh, you want quality, you want Charolais, you want limbs. And it's interesting to hear you say that, yes, we should cross those type of animals on a Stabiliser cow.
Well, the downside of those type of animals is the cow they produce is not a great suckler cow.
No.
So in the terminal system, you buy in the good suckler cow and terminal cross them. You get the best of both worlds.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I hope I haven't kept you too long, but...
no, thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
Fun to be here.
I'll be on YouTube as well, so have a look when you get a chance.
I will do.
All right, cheers. Now, as you all know, we are big bale people. We don't do clamp silage. But what I want to show you here is what I consider to be a model clamp. Okay, look how clean the face is, and if you could be here to smell the quality of it, it's amazing. But look how clean, no wastage, nothing, and the yards are being brushed off, lovely and clean. Real credit to Matthew and his family. At Glangwden, there's also a substantial chicken shed, all state-of-the-art, new facilities, well worth seeing. 64,000 hens, I believe. Yeah, really impressive. So we're not the only Cardiganshire people here today. There's two here. Introduce yourselves, come on.
Derwyn Lloyd from Mulgrove.
And
Hugh Jones from Berwick.
there you are, I've been caught in the act, lads, okay? And who's this here?
I'm a local, Edward Chapman from Bodin.
Oh, nice to meet you all anyway.
Yeah,
You had a good day?
Very good, very good.
Brilliant. There we go. I think it's been a fantastic day.
The
myself.
tidiest farm in Wales.
Absolutely.
You could literally come in here in your slippers.
Yeah.
yes, no doubt.
Yeah, well worth a visit, and I think we're all going to keep stabilisers now.
I hope we can get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really interesting to hear his outlook on the beef industry, and we've had a wonderful tour today by Matthew Jerman and the rest of the Jerman family, so a big thank you to them as well. If there is a take-home message from me, it's all about the size of the cows. If you can keep a smaller cow, save 20% of winter feed, stock an extra 20% of cows, I think that'll put a lot of guys with cows back in profit. So that's my take-home message. But anyway, a big thank you to Matthew. Where are you, Matthew? Are you hiding? Are you hiding again? Yeah. Not difficult to hide. But let's give him a big round of applause and all the rest of the Jerman family, and also for the extended family for providing us with lunch. Thank you.
And that, everyone, is the end of this week's video on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the video, but to sum up what I took home from the event at Glangwden is that everyone is focused on producing what is a pretty cow with shape, with definition, but people do forget that we're not in the market, if we're beef sucklers, to produce a pretty cow necessarily. We're more in the market on the beef side, so we need to concentrate on the meat. And that is arguably, according to the experts, and particularly Leachman, is what we need to be focused on if we're rearing suckler cows and calves, is the meat element of it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and pass the video on to someone else to have a watch. Thank you for your support today. It's been an amazing support, and this account is growing every day, and I'm really chuffed that I've started doing videos on YouTube. So as ever, if there's any feedback, let me know, put it in the comments down there, and if there's any special requests on future videos for content, please let me know. But I hope you enjoyed the video.